here in the past.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm ready too. Here. Okay, here we go. I think we're ready. Looks like
Some
your
good
mic's
water.
working. I needed to drink water this morning, but that's okay. Later. Okay.
She's not going
Okay, y'all, let's jump in. I'm just ready to do. You want to jump in and do intros? Because we don't usually do that right off the bat because we always like get sidetracked. So I'm trying not to get sidetracked.
Yeah, don't get sidetracked by the fact that we're now caught up on Showtime.
Oh, that's right. So we were watching Yellow Jackets and Dexter, and I think we are totally caught up on both shows.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're almost the season. I don't know if are both of them. That's the first season. I think Dexter's only going to get one season.
Dexter's got one more episode.
I don't know about Yellow Jackets though. Do you know about?
Do you want me to
Yellow Jackets is okay, but I think they're about to make it supernatural, and I'm just like, please don't make it. I like having the mystery of it might be real life and not knowing and whatever, you know.
I was thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how there was all the orangish brown water because it was very high iron content?
Yeah.
What if they're in a volcanic zone?
Oh, that would explain some things because animals act weird in those kinds of areas too.
Exactly. And what if there were fumes that ignited in the plane? Because she was over the lake when that happened, and a lot of the times volcanic stuff comes up.
Or if y'all are like, don't spoil freaking Yellow Jackets, cover your ears because it's kind of a major spoiler.
Anyways, so like that could be a thing. Also, the exposure to various odd gases could cause them to act weird.
Oh,
so it might not be supernatural.
But okay, so what about Aisa and her sleepwalking and eating dirt and stuff?
Well, that's just because of her personal issues.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
I was like, because she's doing. I mean,
look at your sister.
Yeah, my sister sleepwalks. That's true.
And
she does the weirdest stuff in her sleep. Yeah,
like she's eating like mayo and peanut butter together or something.
I think she's eating worse stuff than that too.
So I mean, dirt's
my grandmother would wake up when we were kids and be like, "What happened to all the food in the refrigerator?" Because the refrigerator would be ransacked because my sister would sleepwalk and eat in her sleep. Mm-hmm. And I told my friends about that. They didn't believe me. Like, I swear to God, you come sleep at my place. Come, let's do a sleepover. I'll show you. My sister does that. But yeah, a lot of times though, when she would sleepwalk, we would think she's awake.
Yep.
But the thing is then you say something then you say something to her and she doesn't listen to you, doesn't say anything, or she just tells you to shut up. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like you've seen it. She does weird stuff and like she does not listen to you when she's asleep.
I think it might be a familial thing because you'll have conversations.
Yeah, I'll have conversations. I don't really do sleepwalking, thankfully.
Did you ever notice anything with your dad?
No, I've never noticed anything with my dad. My dad doesn't really sleepwalk or anything.
Maybe it came from your mom.
I think my dad might talk in his sleep, but he doesn't do it often. It might have come from my mom. So, I mean, my mom's got all sorts of strange stuff too, so it may have come from my mom's side. But I don't have that much information on my mom's side, so
yeah,
it's hard to know, you know.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
But also like people always react weirdly to strange stuff like stress.
No, that's true. Extremely stressful situations can bring out really odd circumstances.
Yeah, so I mean that's another thing too. Anyways, since now you had your little bit where you got me distracted.
Tangential.
That seems to be your MO.
I'm good at it.
Get me distracted today. Today is stream number 410. I am Hazziesof. As always, to my left is my amazing partner, Nord, aka Nordicmonkey. Say hello to the stream, Nord.
As always, hi to the stream, Nord.
And today we're just going to jump into our Geeky Talk session where we kind of geek out and talk about whatever we're interested in or games or whatever we want to talk about. I don't have a lot to talk about today. I have a few things, but not a lot because like it just seems like there's not a lot of like it seems to be quiet lately, but I think that's because we're about to be coming upon February, and February there seems to be a whole lot happening in February for games and all that kind of stuff. I think
we've talked
maybe
about
a few
this
things
before.
Later in January too. Like I think it's Monster Hunter Rise is coming out on like the 17th for PC, if I remember correctly. So that, I mean, maybe the end of like January there'll be like more stuff happening. I do want to play Monster Hunter Rise, but I haven't like pre-ordered. If you can pre-order, I haven't done anything like that, but I am looking forward to trying it out when it comes out. But maybe it'll be a little bit down the line. If we didn't
have such a packed February, I could totally see you pre-ordering it.
Yeah,
but we have such a packed February that it's just going to be one of those things.
Yeah, it's January 12th.
Hey, Yami-san!
Oh my god, that's sooner than I was thinking. It was the 17th, but that's sooner than I expected. So next week on Wednesday, Monster Hunter Rise. Super excited about that.
Pretty cool.
I'm glad it's coming to PC. When it comes to PC, they said that they're going to be putting out all the content that is available also like on Switch. So it's not like we're going to be missing out on stuff. Because I guess with Monster Hunter World,
it's going to be a 1-for-1 catch-up.
Yeah. But with Monster Hunter World, it wasn't like that. Like it came out later, and so like I guess the PC players got it a lot later. Yeah. Yami said, "No more stuffed anime stream. That's okay. Time for an incredible." Hey, thank you, Yami.
What is a stuffed anime stream? Like I'm
stuffed animal because he was saying chair stream, and I said it's stuffed animal stream.
Okay.
Stuffed anime stream sounds really
stuffed
bad.
Anime. I was just like, I was like, you know, like when you.
Yami like went where he didn't want to go.
Where you have like stuffed raviolis.
Oh.
I was thinking anime characters coming out.
Voice to text didn't work as well as typing. Yeah, voice to text I always have a hard time with.
It's all good. It's all good. Good to see you, Yami. Hope you're doing well today.
Anyways, yeah, so Monster Hunter Rise next week on Wednesday. I'm kind of glad I just looked that up. So I'm excited about that. That's coming up. But I guess that could have been something I brought up today, but you know, we'll talk about it probably next week
when it is coming in.
Yeah. So first thing I wanted to talk about was there is we're not gonna watch this. It says it's currently unlisted. Anyways, this was put up on the Discord for Rise of Humanity. It's and I think I shared it on my Discord.
Getting really challenging ones going.
This is it's supposed to they're helping you with like ideas on how to survive new missions or to survive the missions and whatever.
They're giving tips.
Yeah, and so like it's about half an hour long, so yeah, we're not gonna be watching it on here, but I just wanted to show y'all that this is up here if you're into Rise of Humanity, which I keep trying to like play. It's just my time frame and whatever is like really hard for me to do, and I'm not very good at juggling everything. Sorry.
I am so proud of her in getting prepared for Crusader Kings III, the new DLC that comes out next month. She hopped in and did some Crusader Kings III last night.
I was really bad.
What are you talking about?
Well, I made a mistake because I gave some land to my 1-year-old daughter, and I didn't mean to. Well, I didn't know that when she got the land, she'd become a ruler of the area, and it wouldn't belong to me anymore. But I guess it's because of my rank. Yeah, my rank was so, and I didn't know.
You are not yet a duchess.
Yeah, so I shouldn't have given that to her, but I did because I was trying to I had too many domains. So, but yeah, I'm trying to get back into CK3 before the DLC comes back. So yeah.
So your 1-year-old could not rule successfully. Pretty much.
I'm helping her though. I am helping her. We have allied, and I keep asking if she wants to go to battle with me so that she can help us gain more territory in the area. She's also my player heir. So as soon as my main character dies, I will be her. So I'm forging like good relationships with my 1-year-old daughter who's ruling her own area. So, and I'm trying to help her. So if somebody attacks her, I will probably join her in her war and help her keep her land, because I'm hoping that will.
You said probably.
Well, it depends. Things can always go in CK3. Things can always,
you're right,
take a left turn, and you never know.
And you got a sacrificial daughter.
But her opinion of me is like 100. But I mean, I did give her this big chunk of land that I won.
Huge trucks of
land. And she's like 1 year old. So, like we'll see what happens as she gets older. She might start to not like me. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. But I figured if I keep like doing things with her, like including her in battles and then allying her when other people want to go to war with her, then I figured when I die, I will get her a piece of land and it will be very easy to take over my current land. I hope, unless everything just goes to hell and all the chunks of land that I have earned just go all over the place, then I will have to earn back all those pieces of land. So we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. But like I said, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So I'm trying to get into the practice of learning CK3 all over again. But I'm getting back into the CK3 addiction. And it's like stories like that. Like, so I gave this like piece of land to my 1-year-old daughter, who is now the ruler of it, because like I didn't realize that's what would happen. I like these stories that come with it. That is where I feel like the addiction lies for me, and CK3 is those kind of stories because they're interesting.
Exactly. As long as you have a spare, it's okay to have a sacrificial daughter, right? Totally talking about CK3. Dude, there's a group that specifically is like, this is CK3 only talk. Do not take this any other way around, and it's about incest.
You kind of have to. Well, because like
it's like
some of the stuff with CK3, if you go into a conversation with CK3 and you hear it and you're like, whoa, this is like really, it sounds really bad, but it's all game horrible stuff. I've seen somebody be like, they should call it like because you have to breed in order to get like decent rulers and children.
Eugenics simulator.
Yeah, somebody said you should call it eugenics simulator, and I'm like and then I've seen people who are like against the game because of that, and I'm just like,
well, you don't have to try and make people with the best congenital traits.
That's true. Like,
you can make people with the
can
worst
do what
congenital traits.
I don't mean it. I mean, I'm not pro that. I'm just playing this game because I like this. I like the stories that come out of it.
Yeah.
It's
fantastic for like stories that just come out of the blue.
Yeah.
Like that one time I had that son. So I had like this perfect, like amazing, wonderful son, and he died like right before I was expecting him to take over. And I got stuck with his imbecile brother.
And I remember this because you were super mad. Me and that guy were playing with you.
Yep. And I was like, really mad what the hell did I get stuck with? And he turned out to be fantastic.
Even though he was like middle of the road stats and everything.
And I believe he had the imbecile trait.
I don't think he was high in intrigue even, but you were able to murder a bunch of people with him like successfully. Like I was kind of shocked.
Good job.
So your middle of the road like imbecile ruler like did really good.
Exactly, Yami. CK3 out of context.
But I really like the game.
Like where you'll find topics like, should you sleep with your mother, and
oh my god,
and other.
Yeah.
And
I will not do that. That's I can't. But I know that some people like they do what they gotta do.
It's
I know. Some
whatever you gotta do to have a good relationship.
But yeah, so we're getting back into CK3. I will probably stream a little bit of CK3 over here on Mug Club once the DLC comes out, but we're gonna do not a whole lot of it because there's so many other games I'm gonna be streaming over here. But our really laid back games, like right now, since we're relearning it, we actually streamed it over on Nord's channel for about 2.5 hours as I was learning. But yeah.
We only made a couple mistakes.
Yeah. So. I mean, I hope. I mean, I did make some mistakes in the beginning and spent way too much money. And I couldn't do anything for like years until I got money.
I need a good doctor. And then you're like, I can't go to war.
I did some raiding and got some money. And then I finally went to war. So yeah, that's how that's going. CK3 is like, it's really addicting once you start doing it.
Yummy. Yes, we're going to have that one on Friday, right?
Friday? No, Friday is, I can't remember. Give me a second. Let me see what I'm doing on Friday.
Today, as she said, more Smashing Pumpkins
Friday.
is our second stream of MPS Pumpkins. We're going to try and finish up the game and try some endless mode. And then
I don't remember what I'm doing on Friday. I'm sorry. Like, I have a calendar because this is the way my brain needs one. So, oh, Baldur's Gate is Friday.
Okay, yes, Baldur's Gate will be Friday.
So that's happening on Friday. I don't know when we're doing Heavenly Bodies. It's not next week, but maybe the week. I don't have the week after that scheduled. It's like next week we're doing 2 showcases, which I'm really excited about for y'all to see these showcases. So the first showcase is going to be a Strategy Informer showcase. We will be showcasing this really cool looking game called Epic Tavern, which is like
I'm looking forward to that.
D&D like tavern simulator. It's really interesting.
Yeah, you run the tavern and you try to recruit adventurers and send them out to do stuff to make your tavern famous for what they got done. And it looks really fun. It looks like it has a lot of potential.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. It's very, very story driven. So, and it's supposed to be like single player, but me and Nord are gonna both just be on commentary, and I don't know if it's gonna be on my PC because I think I'm the one that has it. And we're gonna work together on that. I thought because it's so story heavy and all that it would be better for us to both just work on the game together rather than having two because it could be
very distracting.
Yeah, it would be very distracting. And then we're gonna have an IGC showcase on Thursday next week. It's called The Captain, and that's actually another space game, but it's not like the Heavenly Bodies one. This one I think is more of an exploration game. I don't know if it's story driven. I think it might be. I don't know. I don't remember. But
maybe
it's a new game as well.
Maybe we should throw in a 4th day of streaming next week. We can get more Heavenly Bodies done.
Actually, if we do that, we can get more.
Would you be in favor of that, Yami?
We could do a 4th stream. But endless stream activated. I don't know about endless stream. Like I would fall asleep. We actually did like a really long stream. I think it was like a couple months ago.
We were shooting for
10 hours, 10 to 12 hours.
16 hours, and we made it.
I thought it was 10 to 12.
We made it 10 to 12.
No, I don't think we were shooting for 16 because I think I said 16 was too much. I said let's go for 10 to 12. And we made it to 10.
Yeah.
But I was exhausted, and I was just like, we're gonna maybe once a month we'll do a long stream, but I don't think we're gonna go past 10 hours because once I get past the like 5-6 hour mark, I'm like, I'm out there. I don't know what happens to my brain when I'm really tired, and I get goofy and everything seems like a joke. So
it's funny though. You go from high functioning to low functioning in that afternoon gap. To goofy functioning later.
I know.
You get a.
That's why these streams happen at noon.
Yeah, we used to stream
after
later.
3 o'clock. It starts getting too much. Like I know our streams end around 4, but I'm actually exhausted by the time it's 3. I don't know why. I think it might be my autoimmune disease. I don't freaking know. That's the only thing I can come up with.
Yeah, keep in mind she does have a thyroid autoimmune disease.
So that causes me some issues. I think that's why I get so exhausted by 3 o'clock. It kind of sucks, but yeah. I wish that I was more of a night owl like Nord, so we could like both have the energy at night, but and I could stay up with him, but I can't do it. I've tried. I can't do
Easy After Exhaustion. That would be a good title for
Distracting, you mean you're entertained is not already distracting from the games itself? If your schedule accommodates an extra day 1 week, that would be cool. As for fun stream, Hazzie After Exhaustion. I don't know what it is. After I'm like like he's seen it where we've been hiking and I have just lost it. So, and I mean like there was one time I was so tired when we used to go on really long hikes. We did a lot of hiking, like backcountry hiking and camping. And one time
like when people do the Appalachian Trail or Pacific Crest Trail, like that sort of distance.
We were hiking up a mountain, and or was it when we were hiking down? I think we started hiking down because I got so tired.
Or the Black and White Trail?
Yeah.
Yes, that was when we started going down because you were acting so weird on the way up. Yeah. I was like, we can't keep pressing this because we're gonna have to get.
We
back
had
down.
our son with us too, and I just remember the whole entire time thinking, oh my God, Nord and my son are just like way ahead of me. Cause like that used to not happen. But I think as my thyroid got worse over time, I think what ended up happening was that like, I got physically more exhausted more easily. So I wasn't able to keep up physically with like Nord and my son at the time. And then, so Nord decided we were going to go back down, but I did not want to go back down because I wanted to make it to the top of the mountain. But when we started going back down, that's when I started like just, I don't know what was happening. My body was just like collapsing under the weight from my pack. I don't know. My legs would just give out on me. And it wasn't because it's slippery, nothing like that. I was just not physically able to stand up. It was so strange. And I was laughing. And I was really, because I don't know, I can't explain it. When I'm that tired and everything just seems goofy to me, it almost feels like, you know, when you go to the dentist's office and they give you laughing gas, that's what it kind of feels like. As I remember, like, one time I had laughing gas at the dentist, and the dentist literally dropped the freaking drill on my face. And, you know, and I have major anxiety when it comes to going to the dentist. But when I had that laughing gas, I just like stopped for a second, and then I started cracking up at the dentist because I thought it, like, I was like, you know, I could die in here with a freaking drill hole in my freaking head, but instead I'm just laughing. Like, I don't know, I cannot explain it. I don't know.
You also had the jackal rife.
I wonder if it's oxygen to the brain or something. Like maybe if you have a lack of oxygen, you know how when you have a lack of oxygen to the brain, sometimes it just makes you goofy.
Yes,
it might be something like that. I don't know.
It could definitely be related to that. You had the jackal rife's experience. You also, when we were doing out to Lake Mokawanis.
Yeah, I don't. It's like I don't know what it is. It's something with my brain. It's so weird because I know that's not the way most normal people react to things like that. Like something dangerous happens and dangerous and stressful happens to me. I don't know why. I can't help myself. I start fucking laughing and cracking up. It's so weird. Like every time too.
Well, we went out to Lake Mokawanis. This was like 2005 because I had just gotten out of the military, or was it leave? Or was it on leave?
I think it was on leave.
Okay, so it's 2004. Yeah. And that was the first time I saw that experience with you. We went and did a hike to the top of Bear Mountain, which is in
There's lots of Bear Mountains, but this one in particular was in Glacier National Park in Montana.
And so we wanted to get the view from up there. It was crazy because we had like one of those ancient cell phones at the time that's a brick. And we were able to call her grandfather.
Yeah,
because
at the
we were
top
so
of
high
the
up.
Mountain. Yeah, it was really cool.
Because we were so high up.
My grandfather was like, okay, just don't get eaten by a bear. That's basically what my grandfather was like.
Hi, we're on the top of Bear Mountain. Good. We did see one crossing a lake from there, but we never got any closer, and we were always clapping and ringing bells and hooting and hollering and all that sort of stuff to keep the bears away. Anyways, so we did that. That was beyond our hike from position to position that was happening that day, and we had a full pack. Like we weren't. This was before ultralight gear came out.
I mean, and the thing is you always carried more than me. I was maybe 25 to 35 pounds was my pack.
Mine was 80.
So yours was heavy.
I was carrying 80
You also
pounds.
had a larger pack than me.
Yes.
Like it seems like the packs that are made for women aren't as large, or
typically not.
So it kind of sucks because you also can't.
I think my pack at the time was a 40 liter, something like that. It's a very large pack.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I mean, and I had a Gregory. We both had Gregory packs.
Oh, yeah.
And the Gregory packs are pretty large. So yeah.
If you're gonna get one, Gregory has an amazing system for matching right up with your spine and hips and stuff. Anyways. So we were traveling, and we had done that big hike up the mountain before we were going to go from campsite to campsite, which is probably not a good idea. And Hazzie just like collapses on this fallen tree, and she's just like goofy and stuff. I'm like,
I don't remember. I don't remember this.
You had.
I remember there being
some granola bars. You remember that now?
I don't. I thought that was a different hiking. Like one of our other expeditions or whatever. No, but that might have been. It might have been the first one.
You were just getting super goofy, and you just kind of like leaned up against it, and then just went down.
I mean, I remember that because we also took pictures. So, but I remember that.
But yeah, we had to stop and let you eat, and that was the first time that we were figuring out like your thyroid really required like intermittent fuel.
Well, we had to go to the doctor, and we didn't really know it was my thyroid at the time. So, yeah.
Those thyroid issues are rough to handle early on. The missus was studying them, and it was so many maybe this and maybe that situations. Yeah. Oh,
I'm still dealing with it. So with the doctors and stuff.
They have like one where it's Graves' disease and one where it's Hashimoto's, depending on if you have too much hormone on the Graves side.
On
Hashimoto's.
Yeah, because Graves is like you're it's like you're sped up or something. I don't know.
So she's typically close to the Hashimoto's, but sometimes it'll bounce all the way over here and be like Graves. So they won't give her a diagnosis.
Well,
she's almost always
my doctor wants to give me Synthroid, but she said, but we don't have to. Just we could wait until it's actually, because I'm like always low normal. So, but my thyroid is like swollen. But like, so I guess one of the people that I was talking to, like it wasn't my doctor. I don't remember who it was, but I think it might have been the doctor before this new doctor.
Yep.
I think she was the one that was like, I've seen larger, so I'm not concerned. So
there's when some medical professionals wait until something's extreme before they do something, that bothers me.
But yeah.
Anyways, I'm glad that you know something about it, Yami, so that we can actually discuss it in that. But it's pretty crappy, like having stuff with your body just not work.
Yeah.
Like I have autonomic dysfunction, and it's just like stuff just stops working.
Yeah.
Like what?
We got so sidetracked. I don't remember why we got sidetracked. I think there was a reason. This will happen.
I'm sure it was related to pumpkins.
No, it wasn't related to pumpkins.
You were talking about the tavern and the other game though, and then we got to talking about schedule.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I guess maybe we can figure out a fourth day.
As we talked about you getting goofy.
Heavenly, that's right. Heavenly bodies. That's right. We were talking about me getting goofy because if I do a longer stream, it's easier to just attack on another day if we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
But maybe next week we can do it. We'll figure out something.
It did seem like people liked Heavenly Bodies.
Yeah, Heavenly Bodies was a lot of fun.
We cracked up a lot.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I would like to finish the game too. Or yes. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it because I don't consider something finished until we do all of the achievements and everything.
We would like to progress.
But I would like to get through all the missions. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I would like to get through all the missions. That's my goal.
I would like to not accidentally lose Sputnik into the vastness of space.
Oh, so you want to do the challenges too? Okay.
At some point.
We can do the challenges. That's fine.
Let's focus on just the missions.
I don't know how many times in Heavenly Bodies, though, I was just like, I give up. I give up. Life is meaningless. But anyways, yes. So Rise of Humanity they have a update. I saw it. I found this on their Discord. I have it on my Discord if y'all want the link. I will have it when I make Geeky Talk because I always make Geeky Talk into like a YouTube segment on our channel. I will also put the link there under the video, under the description. So I'll put it there. But if y'all are interested in Rise of Humanity, check it out. It's a cool indie game. It's a deck builder tactical game.
I recommend it.
It's really cool. I'm really bad at it, so I would like to put more time into it and get better at it. But like I said, I just jumped into CK3, and I'm juggling so many different things right now, so I don't know when I can put more time into it. I'm a little worried that it might end up becoming like Slay the Spire, because I got addicted to Slay the Spire for a while.
You were very addicted to Slay the Spire.
Yeah.
I
took a long break from Slay the Spire.
Slay the Spire was great, except for the community.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. So you are okay losing Hazzie to the vastness of space, but Sputnik needs to stay tethered.
No, I only lost Hazzie to the vastness of space as my fault once.
That's funny.
Because I wasn't paying attention to where my foot was, and I hit the release to.
Okay, y'all. Next thing I wanted to show y'all. So this is interesting. It's a gaming PC, but the case is really interesting because apparently there's like the venting holes in it open. It's really cool looking. I just wanted to show y'all.
Let's see this.
I thought it was really. I'm not gonna buy it, but I thought this was interesting because I haven't seen anything like this before. So I thought that was kind of a cool looking case. But we're not listening to the people because I wanted to show off the case more than I wanted to like hear the people talk about it. But I guess we can hear the people talk about it.
We asked ourselves, can a chassis do more and be more than just a box with holes? Can it change shapes and adjust to our needs, intelligently
it looks
adapting
really
to the
cool,
situation
but
at hand?
it's kind of weird.
With
I
this
don't know.
curiosity in mind,
Maybe if you're like one of those
continue
people
our
that's
cyberpunk
afraid of
conceived
like
and
multiple
thinking about
holes in a
what the
pattern,
needs
you know what I'm
to
talking
perform
about?
at its
There is like an
best.
actual phobia for it.
We tailored our approach to airflow. Rather than simply adding more airflow, we wanted a case that dynamically provided the appropriate airflow for this situation in real time.
Interesting.
And that's what we've achieved here at Cyberpower PC.
So
with
it like
Kinetic Series.
opens and closes depending
Based on the
Deeply
airflow that you
Yeah.
inspired by kinetic
I think it's
architecture.
really freaking
The
cool
concept in
looking.
which buildings are designed to allow
Maybe
parts
like
of
I
the
said, not so
structure to
good
move,
for people
not
that have
just for
that one
design's sake,
phobia.
but with purpose.
You know what I'm talking about, right? That's an actual
Yeah.
phobia.
No, I know what you're
Towers,
talking about.
Sunshades, modern satellites that expand and collapse made us wonder, could this
But
be
I thought it was
achieved
really
with
cool.
computer
This
keys?
is probably more for show
kinetic
than
series
I don't
is by
I
no
don't
means
know
a
how much
revolution.
usefulness it
It's
is,
inspired by
but it's
hundreds
really
of
cool
brilliant
looking.
No.
I like the
before.
design so much.
Forged the path towards kinetic
They're-
design. We're
I'm-
merely taking the baton and bringing it here to jumpstart another way of thinking about chassis
I like the
design.
colors too.
Honestly,
This first generation of our Kinetic series is a chassis that features 18 individually controlled vents that open and close according to the system's current internal ambient temperature. When the temperature is high, it contracts to allow in more air. And when the temperatures are low, it expands to reduce not just the airflow, but noise and dust as well.
So it helps
However,
to
the
reduce
key
noise
in
and
this
dust.
parametric
Yeah.
design is
So,
that
I
these
mean-
adjustments are not limited to a simple open and close, but rather the opening is adjusting in real time to every single degree of temperature.
I think that's so cool.
It senses the environment.
Honestly,
And
I'm
it's
probably
constantly
not going to
contracting
get
and
it,
expanding to
but
adapt
because
to the
who
situation
knows
with
how
micro
much
adjustments.
it is, and I
The
just I
future could be
probably
such a
don't need
spectacular
it.
time.
But I think
It's an
it's cool.
interesting
Ideas
idea.
that lived only in our imagination are brought to reality. Our Kinetic series is not about maximum airflow, but intelligent
is it
airflow.
just a airflow based cooling tower though, or like
I think it's
is it for
I don't know.
is it increasing the airflow over your liquid cooled parts? Because I mean, honestly,
I don't
liquid
know.
cool is the way to go.
I don't know, but I thought it was really interesting. I thought it was cool looking. So I'd never seen anything like that. So
'Cause, I mean-
I was thinking, oh man, this looks cool as heck. Like,
I got my mineral oil.
I know
cooled-
what you're thinking is like, is it the most efficient, best thing for gaming? But I'm just like, this is cool as fuck.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
Okay,
that's
well,
and I don't mean cool literally. I mean cool looking.
If you're
So-
combining form and function, I think this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
you know me, I tend to go pure function. Like it can look like a freaking turd
as long as it's like
it's very functional.
So what you're saying is in Cyberpunk, you're they have the different like
Yes.
groups. You're the one that's pure function.
I'm the pure function group.
I like the style and substance. I'm
Yep.
the style and substance group. Nord is just substance.
Just substance.
Just substance. But yeah, this is likely going to be silly. Even liquid cooling uses radiators that require airflow. So yeah,
Yes,
you
yeah,
probably
exactly.
could
That's-
use it.
that's why I was
So,
wondering, because
mean,
it looked like it was a fairly major tube going to the CPU, so that's what I was thinking. Like maybe it is running liquid cooling on it.
yeah. I mean, I think it
So.
looks awesome as hell. But that one is likely not for liquid cool since the ambient temp would not be too variable. Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess that's true. Good point. Anyways, I want to show it to you. Not that I'm saying, hey, Nord, buy me this or anything like that, but I just think it's really cool looking. It's really nicely, and it looks really super futuristic to me.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe not so good for certain people with that one phobia that I don't know what it's called, but that were the multiple holes in a pattern thing. Maybe not good for them, but I really like that, and I like the shape of it. So
The for the streamers that like have their case up,
yeah.
and like they're showing their case as part of the stream.
Yeah.
That's probably good for that.
Yeah. I can't do that over here.
I don't know, man. Like if I had a case like right here and I'm gaming and I'm seeing this stuff opening and closing, that's going to be distracting to me.
Yeah, I think it's trypophobia. Yeah, I think that's tripo. I don't know how to pronounce it. Trypophobia or trypophobia, something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's there's an actual reason people have it. I think it's because like certain animals have like holes in them, like I think frogs and whatever.
They're displaying that like, hey, back off.
Yeah, and so I think it has something to do with like I read this like I don't know, it might have been a year or so ago. I read it somewhere. That's why I'm like I know about
it. A Wikipedia about phobias deep dive. You went down the rabbit hole and you found 80 million phobias.
Okay, right. Next thing, because you're a Horizon Zero Dawn fan, we didn't talk about this. This happened a little bit earlier, but we never talked about it. This is it's Horizon Call of the Mountain. This is the teaser trailer. I just want to show it to you real quick. Because we haven't talked about it, so I didn't know if you'd even seen it. But apparently it's like Horizon. It's a spin-off of Horizon Zero Dawn, but it's VR. It's gonna be VR. Have you heard of this?
No.
Yeah, I was like, I know that you would have said something if you'd heard of this, because that's your like all-time favorite game is Horizon Zero Dawn, or one of your all-time favorite games.
One of my favorite AAA titles.
Yeah, so I was like, maybe you should watch this, because like we hadn't seen it, we hadn't talked about it, and so when it popped up, I was like, I hadn't seen this, and Nord didn't say anything about it.
At Guerrilla. Everyone at our studio is working to put the last finishing touches on Horizon Forbidden West as we get ready for launch. We're all very excited and can't wait to get the game into your hands on the 18th of February. It's only a few more weeks. Now, as you join,
I think now you have a reason for VR.
West,
he's representing the dad bod hard here.
Frontier of the world of Horizon. In fact, it's only the
You don't mean that in a bad way.
Teams have also been working on a brand new game set in the world of Horizon, which we are very proud to announce. And so today, we'd like to tell you that we're creating a unique new Horizon experience. One that has been built from the ground up for PlayStation's next-gen VR hardware. It's been designed to push gameplay, technology, and hardware innovation. And it truly shows what's possible with the hardware's best-in-class visual experience and brand new controllers.
I'm just shocked that you didn't know about this.
Feel immersed
because this would have been something you would have told me if you'd seen it.
Now please enjoy this glimpse into our new
time
adventure.
for last meeting of the day. Have a great stream.
Hey, thank you, Yami, for dropping by. Good luck on your meeting. Have a wonderful day.
Hope it goes well.
Okay, let's see this. I haven't seen any of this, so.
What's that tonic doing?
It's heading towards Dawn's grasp.
It's headed towards us.
I was saying this came out a while ago. I meant 2 days ago. When I said a while ago, it makes it sound like it was a long while ago.
Huh.
So that was the teaser trailer for it, and like I guess now you have a reason to get yourself some VR. Because like I know that we've talked about it. We've kind of been like, I'm probably not going to be doing VR if we do VR, because I get motion sickness fairly easily. I might give it a try, but as soon as I start feeling kind of nauseous, I'm done. I'm out of there.
Yeah, you don't want to feel like crap for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Yami said Horizon VR is almost enough for me to try to get try getting a PS5, but I want to wait for it to come out on PC. Yeah. I'm really the same way. We're going to be getting a PS5 for the kid anyways, because he saved up all of his money for it for release.
He did it for PS5 and the Xbox Series X.
He worked his butt off to save up that much money. And
then we couldn't get it because, well, you know what happened. I already bought them out like that. And so now he's just kind of waiting. We're hoping maybe sometime this year. I don't know. Somebody said that they should be easier to get later this year.
Hopefully.
But like I don't know. I don't currently know the status on that, or if that's going to be the
crazy
case.
amount of discipline for he was like 15 at the time.
Yeah.
And it's just like that's so
well, yeah, and then like he's going to be 17.
Mm-hmm.
So he's waited long enough.
Oh, he's
you know. No wonder. Like, when you're a teenager, time goes by slow. So yeah, I don't know. I would have been like, holy crap, that's like all my life. Like, I mean, that many, like 2 years is a long freaking time to wait. Yeah. So yeah,
it's true.
But yeah, let's hope maybe this year. Fingers crossed, right?
Exactly.
Okay, hopefully. So we need to jump into Impious Pumpkins and go smash some pumpkins with some cute little ghosties. So we played this game last week. I think it was maybe it was, I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was last week we played it on Tuesday. We showcased it, but we are working on trying to I'm working on trying to finish up the last level. We're going to try the endurance runs that they have, and then I might respec and retry. Might try a different spec and see how that goes is kind of what I'm thinking. And if we have extra time, we'll probably jump into Rise of Humanity and get a game going on that. Maybe we'll do the daily. I will probably focus on Nord's gameplay for that game because, as I said earlier, I'm really bad at Rise of Humanity. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. So let me get into the game. Do you already have the game up?
Yep, I'm going.
Okay, well then I'll bring up Nord's gameplay. Okay, and then I am